And welcome back to the Emirates FA Cup 5th round. We have got for you 8 ties to get through today, and we'll find out who is going in to the quarter-finals of the Emirates FA Cup, or round number 6. Start off with Coventry versus Maidstone. Now, as we know, Maidstone have been the FA Cup shockers. In round 3, they knocked out Stevenage Borough of League 2. In round 4, they knocked out Ipswich Town of the Championship. Now they're playing again another Championship team in Coventry City, and I do believe that they can win this. I mean, yes, Coventry are not the best. I could see Maidstone winning this. I'm going to go for a Maidstone United victory by 1-0. And we have a guest. His name is Mr. Alex Agios. You've seen him with Josh and me before. It's Mr. Alex Agios.
Hey guys, it's Alex here. Thank you to Dan for featuring me on his video for the next round of predictions for the FA Cup 5th round. Here are my thoughts on what will happen score-wise. So the first match is Coventry-Maidstone. I feel like Maidstone will produce another shock, so I'm going 2-1.
Yeah, thank you. And I move to AFC Bournemouth versus Leicester City now. In round number 3, AFC Bournemouth did beat Yar in round number 3, and in round 4, they absolutely obliterated them. They absolutely obliterated Swansea City by 5-0. And Leicester, in round 3, beat Millwall of the Championship, and in round 4, they beat Birmingham also of the Championship. This is Leicester's first test of a Premier League club this season, this FA Cup tourney. To be fair, I do think this will be a Premier League fixture next season as well, because Leicester, they'll probably win the Championship by probably an absolute canter. So it would be Leicester in the Premier League next season. I'm going to go Bournemouth 2, Leicester City 1 in this game. And Alex, what are you saying in this game?
Bournemouth versus Leicester. Leicester are doing brilliantly in the Championship, top of the league, and I feel that they will beat Bournemouth 2-0. It won't be a shock because Bournemouth, well, they're mid-table and Leicester are doing brilliantly, so that won't be a shock.
Now we move over to the Alan Shearer derby in Blackburn versus Newcastle United. Now, in round number 3, Blackburn Rovers played against League 1 Cambridge, and in round number 4, they played against League 2 Wrexham and won very, very comfortably. And I am going to say in this game, it will be, I do think Newcastle will get them done, but as we know, Newcastle are not, you know who Newcastle will get done, but I mean, it is at Ewood Park, and I'm going to say that it will be in the Alan Shearer derby. Blackburn Rovers 2, Newcastle United 3. And Alex, what are you saying in the Alan Shearer derby?
Blackburn Newcastle. I'm going to go for Blackburn for this. I'm going to go with them winning by 2-0.
And we move to Luton Town versus Manchester City. Now, in round 3, Luton beat Bolton after a replay of League One, and in round number 4, they beat Everton. But Man City in round number 1 and round number 3, so they beat Huddersfield of Championship, and in round number 4, they beat Tottenham Hotspur of the Premier League. But Luton, as we know, they are good at home, but it's against the Man City team who are looking more at the Premier League and probably who are looking more into the Premier League side of things than anything else. But I have to say Man City, but I'm gonna go 3-1 to Manchester City in this game. And Alex, what are you saying in this game?
Luton, Man City, I feel like Luton could produce a shock, but I don't know. I think Man City are too good, so I'm going for them winning by 3-0.
And we move on to Chelsea versus Leeds United. Now, in round number 3, Chelsea beat Preston North End, and in round number 4, they beat Aston Villa on replay, and Leeds United of the Championship beat in round number 3. Leeds. They beat Plymouth. They beat Peterborough of League One, and in the FA Cup third round they beat, and in the FA Cup fourth round they beat Plymouth. And now again, you back Chelsea. You don't know how they'll react after they're playing in the Carabao Cup final on the weekend against Liverpool. But I'm going to say it will be Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. And Alex, you are a Chelsea fan, mate. What are you saying in this game?
Chelsea versus Leeds. For Chelsea, I don't see them winning against Liverpool in the League Cup final. So their only chance of winning a cup would be the FA Cup. So I feel like they will beat Leeds. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
Now we move to the game that I'll be doing a live reaction to. Yes, live reactions of the FA Cup are back. We couldn't do round 4. It was working. We can do round 5. Which is Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United now. In round number 3, Nottingham Forest beat Blackpool after a replay, so that went to Bloomfield Road. And in round number 4, they beat Bristol City after a replay. And Man United in round number 3 beat Wigan Athletic, and in round 4 they beat Newport. So Man United, I was saying now we have some injury news on Man United. We have no Rasmus Højlund for 3 weeks because he's got a muscle injury. Ten Hag says isn't like long term. It's only short term, which is good. It's only 3 weeks injured. But this means now we have to rely on Thorson, a young academy striker, and we play against a Nottingham Forest team who, as we know in the league, aren't that good. This is FA Cup. I have to go us. I'm going to go 2-1. 2 months later, can Thorson show us he's the next big thing? Can he be that second striker to Rasmus? And Alex, what are you saying in this game?
Forest versus Man United. I'm going for a 1-1 and Man United to win after extra time. I don't know if extra time is going to be a thing in the 5th round. I think it is.
Now we move to Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, this is where you get to the nitty-gritty. Wolves in round number 3 beat Brentford of the Premier League, and they won the Black Country Derby after a lot of controversy against West Brom and Brighton. And Brighton in round number 3 did end up winning again. Well, obviously they won. They beat Stoke, and in round number 4 they managed to beat Sheffield United again easily. And I'm gonna go in this game. It will be Wolves 0, Brighton 3. They'll continue on their amazing form. And Alex, what are you saying in this game?
Wolves versus Brighton. Wolves are doing pretty good, and so are Brighton. I'm going for Wolves for this one. I'm going to go with them winning by 2-0.
And we move to the last game of the FA Cup this round. Is Liverpool versus Southampton now. Southampton in round 3 came through against League 2 Walsall, and in round number 4 they came through a game against Watford. So Liverpool, they also are struck with injuries. If you didn't hear the Premier League video, they have Alisson, Trent, Szoboszlai, Jota, Salah, Jones, and Nunes all out injured for Liverpool. And I'm going to say that Liverpool should win, but we didn't like again. We don't know how we're going to play after the Carabao Cup, either success or the disappointment of that competition. So I'm going to say Liverpool should win this game. I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool in this game. And Alex, for the last time, what are you saying in this game?
Liverpool, Southampton. I'm going 3-0 Liverpool. So yeah, those are my predictions for the FA Cup 5th round. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all very much for watching. Now we will see a Premier next week. We're back to, I think we're now down to 1. I think we're down to 1 because it's FA Cup midweek. FA Cup is midweek. There's no Champions League at all. I don't think there's anyway, but I'll let you know anyway. So until then, boys, have a lovely weekend. Who will progress through to the 6th round of the Emirates FA Cup? And I'll see you all next week for a Premier League video, which includes a massive, massive game. Until then, boys, peace.